we are back in the hood and we are sitting in the car. Yeah. Hallå. I need to get some skin cream of some similar sort. Anywho, we are back and we are sitting in the car. The reason why we're sitting in the car is because the battery is about flat, so yeah. But we have some food, we have some coke. I did not stop by daily, although there's a new pizza that has come, so good shit. I also see on top of the box something strapped to the top of the box, so I'm hoping that's maybe the remote and power cable, so good shit. So right now I'm really just gonna chill here. I'm debating whether to bring this in. I am. Think my AC needs a recharge. Because it's a little flat. Jeez. But yeah, I'm gonna sit here and chill for a bit and then I'll be back when we're inside and on the GoPro. Oh well, I couldn't find I don't have any place to put my GoPro media currently, as I'm currently ripping through the field. I gotta sort shit, but we are gonna just open it on phone cam here on the floor while this one is heading the other direction, so good shite. Do we have power for light? Yes. So this is the remote, so it does follow a remote, so good shit. You can see how brown these buttons are. Oh yes. I don't know if they're brown for a reason, because they will like... Let me check something really quickly. Ah! So good shit, that's the remote. Then you have swap screw to swap between different things. DSP tuning, DVD menu. I think this has to do with this, I think. Wrong way. So, let's open this thing. One thing I can tell you, the guy knows how to pack. You see, taped knives doesn't work very well. Ow. I don't need to cut myself from cardboard too. Så inte. Boy. Åh! 6.May speaker from Oscars car. Musikk 40 dB. Minus 40 dB. Yes, i livs, lol. Minus 50 dB faktisk. Oh, wow. Volum helt nede, fortsatt lyd. Lol. But yes, we can say she certainly lives. She does. Hvor hjernen på den smarte jævel? Her sikkert. So this will get a clean. Hallo tre. So good shit. So I'll be back when we start cleaning it. You have 75, you are saying. If that's the truth or not, I don't know. But we are back. Hello. And this boy should supposedly start doing shit soon. But we are about to dig into this boy. We are. Let me go grab the tray. Okay, so it did go into that, lol. So we are back, and we are about to tear the lid off of this receiver and give her a good old clean. Then we have 4 screws on either side, I believe. That needs to come out. Then we get to have a peek inside and see how she looking. And then we'll do the exterior in the end. Although yeah, I can see she's a bit dusty, broder. So yeah, contact cleaner to the rescue, lol. My question is how we're gonna do it, if we're gonna take out the boards or if we're just gonna go to town inside there, lol. So there you go. is 10:35. I can get faster. So, let's see how dusty she is, lol. Yeah, I think it's about time to give it a clean, lol. Good. Yeah, she, Oh, jeez. Yeah, we can say, a blowy matron would be quite handy right now. Yeah, I think it's about time to give it a... Because this is just a vacuum, I don't have a blowy boy. I do not. Oh well, I do have a blowy boy. I do. It's just not very blowy blow, and it's a heat gun. We can pull out each and every board and just do it that way. Where is my screwdriver, lol? Vel, du var korrekt når du sa at de her trengte en rens da. Den trenger en heftig rens, den her. Vel, du var korrekt når du sa at de her trengte en rens da. Vel, du var korrekt. So, before the clean. Ah, you can read what stands on the board again. So, before the clean. Yeah, I wish I had isotope. Because whilst this does clean it up very well, it leaves residue which I'm not too happy about. With certain... I mean, if you just take a dry toothbrush, you can, you know, just kind of brush it off after the fact, but yeah. Oh, well, I mean, I will say, before versus after. Oh, well, this is further down, but before versus after, it's a bit of a difference. Especially that transformer, jeez. This is what's gonna become fun, though. Because now this whole stack needs to come out, because the connector there is on the bottom layer board. Or not the bottom layer board, but the video board. So yes. So here you are, which is you're going right into the board, you. Oh well, I guess you will be cleaned as a part of the main board then. You are some form of a DSP board. This board is interconnected with this board. So yeah, some of this is gonna be a royalist pain in the ass to clean, though. So you are video. Should be good. So you get some plugged from there. You go over to this card. My god. But I give these a bit of a rinse as well, it seems. God, they're dusty. So then this one that we took out now goes under here and then into the board. So it goes in there, around and then in. So that's that boy. That boy goes there. Okay, good. Then we have this boy, which goes into the main board, which can't be disconnected, but that's the main PCB, so that's fine. Then we have a power cable that goes over to the DSP board right here. So the DSP board right here needs to, where does that cable go? So that needs to come out together with all of this. The like inside of this should just pull in really. Well, yes, because they're just slotted through as I thought. So yes. So now you are completely loosey-loose, yes. The only slight problem is that I can't get you too far out without... Like, does this entire back panel just like come off, question of the day? Because if it does, then, well, you know, this is technically easy shit, but because yeah, I can't pull that out that way, so we gotta but then question of the day. These probably just pull through, yes. Which means technically if it's just unbound, everything from this back panel, then technically speaking, we should then be able to pull off this back fascia plate, no problem. Will we have some devices just flopping around here? Yes. Yes, we will. But that means we can get this rear cover off. Which I see somebody completely over tightened this once in a lifetime, but yes, there is dust in here, yes. Hello. So that is your, okay, so that's just a cable binding thingamabob, okay. Well, that's good to know, because that means at least it won't be the absolute royalest pain in the ass. Now this seems to just be using thermopads, no compound, so that makes that easier. These are floor mounted components, so they should be able to be fairly easily removed. And then supposedly this whole cover should mostly just pop off really. Then hello, the whole cooling stack, lol. So, supposedly now, I think that's how this is technically supposed to happen. The back fascia is supposed to come off. Then the devices are supposed to be, you know, installed, besides from the stuff that obviously can't be mounted without the panel. Those obviously have to wait though, but... So, technically speaking, this should be the last screw. It should. Or so I thought. Ah, lol. No, but it's not, because the FM module still has a screw, lol. There we go. So the rear section of this boy is loose, which means hello. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's a connector like that. That's why it's so stiff. But out comes the FM and AM antenna module that I have no use for whatsoever. But now that's out. Then we need to take and remove the volume pot. We need to deattach. You are attached to there, so you're fine. And then we need to dig out this DSP module and get that out of here. And at that point we should be able to take the main board out and give that a good old rinse. But sure shit. So we figured out that you have a pair of pots attached there, which then is attached to this other board. So you come loose. So I've discovered that half of our shit has disconnectable shit. This whole section of the amp is loose now, but that has to come out together with the transformer and everything. So the plan of action right now is get that volume card out, which is currently just flopping about here, not connected to anything. So supposedly should be a fairly easy thing to get out. We have a simple nut and that's it. And I don't think I have a deep enough socket for that, so I probably am gonna have to just take a pair of pliers to that. Although it's probably number 10. Maybe. Are you the number 10 question of the day? No, you're the 12. You're the 10. No, you're the 13. Aha, as I thought. It's an 11. Or not? Question of the day. Well, I don't know if it was an 11 or not, but nonetheless, we have her loose. So there is your volume knob, and that is your motor to drive this thing when you use the remote. Så här är det potentiometer. So good shit. So that is your volume control. And then this one can just, you know, clips the boy out or whatever it seems, but has this one all disconnected, which means technically speaking we should be able to just debolt this now and this entire board should just come out. Or so we hope. Yeah. Now all of these like uses the same screws, so that's a nice thing. Thanks Yamaha. So that is your other main DSP board or whatever. So good shit. Then we put you carefully there. You will now belong there. But other than that, this whole bottom board here is about ready to come out now, so we will bend. And then unscrew this board from the bottom here. Holy crap. So I don't know what's gonna be easier to clean first. I don't really know. Because all of this shit needs I need to go get my toothbrush.
And that's why it hurted, because I've already sliced myself open, so you know. That's a thing. But let's just go through with a toothbrush-ish softly and, you know, brush off of this board. Yeah, just ran out of contact cleaner, but yeah, we can say it was about time. Oof. Yeah, just ran out. I wanna see that this has dried. Now the front is mud fine. Damn. Lol. Well, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, oh well, I mean, there's still spaces here which needs to be cleaned, lol. Just exact same screw as every other screw. God, I love you, Yamaha. This means I can also clean that display and clean this, you know, in the sink. Now, how the hell do I do this without, you know, sending this off the table, lol? I'm not gonna ask how this front panel got so sticky, but oh well, I digress. At least I can clean it now properly. The display is still gonna need a separate cleaning. Or wait. Ah, okay. I was about to ask, I thought maybe we were saved, but nope. So good shit. So there is our aux video.
A quick 40-minute disassembly later.
And we're done with cleaning stuff. Now, you can probably see this apart. It's because this plexi is like ruined. So I'm gonna get a new plexi to put in there. But as you can see, we have this one here, and what I'm doing is that I'm very carefully with paper and some nail polish remover going over here to try and get rid of this you know, like stuff happening here. So I'm just going over here carefully. Ladies and gentlemen, and did you like go into... Oh god, it has moved that far over now. Yeah, my whole shit got rivered. But if you couldn't tell it already, this thing is looking way more better than what it did the last time I showed you guys this. Well, we are moving along. I'm gonna do one last little round over this one in certain spots, but I think that right there, that's a scratch in the middle, so not really much we can do about that, but I think that right there is gonna just about do as good. I think. Is it perfect? No, it's not. But this is a hell of a lot better than what we had. Yes. Yes, it is. And we did manage to retain the... good shit. Then that, when you know I find the whole stuff for fun. Oh wow, I'm way too far over. That's the problem. But yes, so there comes that, and then we just gotta refit new plexiglass to this. And then at that point we're pretty much done. Which means literally at this point, aside from a new plexiglass, unless I somehow with some clear lacquer is able to resurrect this, which I may be, but I don't know. I don't even know what clear lacquer I have left. So it just depends what that clear lacquer will do. If it does make this pretty good, then I can just refit it in there, but it's not the end of the world if I have to run without it. But there we go. So there is our main panel back in her place-ish. Not fully, of course, because we don't have the panel. We do not. Because no one of them is clean. Because we ran out of contact cleaner. The only board which is actually clean is our input board. Lol. That's literally the only board which is complete. All of these needs to be cleaned, or well, I mean, this one has been semi encased, so it doesn't really need to be cleaned. It does not. This board is quote unquote clean, but I still wanna run over her another round. So I'm gonna head out today. I am, and I'm gonna head to town, and I'm gonna buy more contact cleaner, and I'm gonna stop by Clas Ohlson apparently, because apparently they sell blårans, which is basically isopropyl alk, so good shit. So, brewing regular coffee for once in like how long, and we are doing a Statoil 2012 good shit. Första gången fan jag kokar kaffe på fan år och dag. And yes, we are doing it good old Statoil 2012 style. So good shit. Good coffee.
1 hour later.
So we are back, and where are we? Parts of the front is back together. I have been in the car and picked up the only piece of clear lacquer I have, which is touch-up paint for att ta i er. Och clear coat för att ta i er. So we'll see how it turns out, although I doubt this will be going back home. Other than that, the clock is 8:03, so supposedly stores are open now, but I doubt my mom is awake yet if she's not on day shift, so yeah, I have to wait for a bit so she can send me money. But other than that, we are pretty much at a standstill. We are corner a little corroded. But yeah, so we cleaned up the front, and I mean the front is as good as you're gonna get. The back can't go on until we have the main boards in. So we're kind of stuck. I mean, some boards here clearly could probably just go right back in. Like for example, the antenna module, which I'm not going to use anyways. The display like looks pretty clean, but I want to clean this potentiometer. This clearly needs a clean. This also needs a clean. So yeah. Have a bunch of cleaning I'd like to get done before even putting these back in. So, and this circuitry definitely needs a clean, so we're kind of stuck until I can get cleaner. So I'll be chilling here, lol. Oh, I am about to get on the fucking road, lol. And try and survive kick. So I am gonna move this coffee over on my 2025 cup. And the reason why I'm gonna move it over onto my 2025 cup is that if I then wanna grab a coffee when I'm in town, I can just stop by whatever Circle K and grab a coffee. So good shit. So then I have some coffee on the trip. I have a phone. I have a set of earbuds. I do. And then I gotta decide what jacket to take, lord. Solglas, broder. And coffee and make sure to get gummy snacks. Oh, then I already have some snacks, but... So, we are back. Holy crap, we have stuff, lol. Good shit. YouTube, come here. So we'd watch later to just put on question of the day. Because that needs to charge more, lol. Maybe. Watch later. Mio, why the hell not? Hallå. So, you stay there. Blårans. So I am back home and we have our Mary tech juice, just that our tech juice has become blue apparently. Are you clean? Yes, besides from some residual isotope, lol. So, this is supposedly a liter. This should supposedly be a liter, lol. So, let's try and put this on here without completely putting isopropyl everywhere. Well, it smells isotope, at least I can tell you that much. Ow. I have an open wound there, yes. Yes, we have tech juice indeed. So good shit. So now I know that apparently blårans from Blåting, which is sold on Clas Ohlson, apparently is isotope. So I guess I don't have to order that from Amazon anymore. I'll probably still order from Amazon because it's probably going to be cheaper and I can buy like 5 liters in bulk. But then I know that if I need isotope here and now, then I know I can go there. So here you go. Then I have what we're gonna use to fix this one, which is the thinner wet dry paper. The thinner wet dry paper. the finer wet dry paper and whatever else. But now we have tech juice. First now I'm gonna do one last rinse over here with this, and then we'll go over it with isotope after the fact. There you go. Then I will displace that with where is that bloody toothbrush? Ow! Scheisse, broder. Where the hell did I put the like toothbrush? Question of the day. And I don't think I have any like brushes down in here either, really, that I can use, so we're kinda stuck without that toothbrush. Or well, never mind, I found my brush, lol. I found my brush. I found a brush. I did. Then I should really have a where is my RCA? I had the RCA here. There it is. So I can, you know, just so good shit. So I guess the next best thing to clean then, I suppose, would be this, the display. I'm gonna try and not get too much into the actual display. The main target here is gonna be the pots. Pots are gonna be the main point of attack. And then, you know, buttons, As long as it doesn't end up, you know, in here, then we're about good. There we go. Then we grab this boy. There we go. Nice clean pot. Yeah, my hands are gonna need a hefty clean afterwards. Yeah, she's a little good shit, lol. Then I'm gonna take some paper and then just good old regular if and give the display a wipe. Yeah, and do some good old regular, you know, glass cleaner. There you go. Ah, you wanna see circuits, lol. We now do, or well, I'm gonna take and I see some undry isotope, lol. Let's turn this boy a bit. And then let's then I can get that's a bigger boy. So that's probably the volume pot then. God, hello. Then, is this my 11 mil? Yes, it is. So let's okay, I feel like this is just about too big, but oh well, I mean, she's in there. Then I believe you go over here, but I am a little bit unsure. I forgot how much of a royalist pain in the ass this is. Well, she seems to be fitting. I could easily check that, I think. Because I think you can see it in... Can you see it here? Yes, there's a cable going here. But the question of the day is that cable to onto the amplifier board is where this one goes. So that's fine. So yeah, I am pretty sure that this one goes so I'm pretty sure this one goes here. Video Oaks boy. Här is our Mary RCA. Then we have a nut which goes on to here. Then it's just the volume knob. And we should be good mostly. Or well, besides from that, as far as the front panel goes. Then I'm gonna try and fix the like polarizer, or not polarizer, but the external oh wait, so those are 11, those are probably 10 then. Lol. Lol. Then we have then we have all of this shit. Yeah, I am gonna take and clean this. I'm not gonna bother cleaning this with contact cleaner. I'm just gonna do iso-arc, since this one is so clean from before, because it was encased that don't really need a clean, like deep clean. It just need like a Are you going low? Yes, you are. That's exactly what you're doing, Kick. But here is this boy, which then gets screwed back into here. Now, this is what gets clipped onto the side like that. Or no, it gets clipped onto the side this way, which means this is the way. Yes, this is the way. This is the way. Now, question of the day: what screws were you? Lol. There we go. Then la-di-di-da-di-di-do. Then this one hangs there. Good shit. Then the question of the day. What were you bound with? Good question. I think you were bound with regular screws, I think. I think you were bound with regular boys. I think. Then you stick the screw in the right hole då. Okay, so there you are. Then we have what goes here. Which is the doobity-doobity-doo. The FM and AM antenna module, which is never gonna get used. But I guess we clean the boy. Okay. Because we can. Ow. Yeah, I don't know if that right there is not fucking rinsed by the time we're done with this, then I don't know, because the amount of isotope and whatever else I've gotten in that right now is yeah, it's good shit cake. It's very good shit. Question of the day. Is our Mr. Heat Gun still alive enough to dry this cake? No. God dang it, Ryobi. God dang it. You are Ryobi, right? Yes. What the fuck? Ah, decoder. Luckily it only takes like half an hour for that boy to charge though. So in that regards we're doing quite good. We are. So mainboard left. Or no, wait, hold up. Yes, mainboard left. Mainboard left. To, you know. To main boy. Top boy. There you go. Main boy. Then we have video aux over here. If I can reach it, lol. There we go, you are in, I think, yes. Then fall there, good shit. So then here we have, you know, us video that goes into us video. Then, based on indications, I'm pretty sure you go in there, and then this goes in here. I have references to all this I do. So yes, mainboard left comes out of there, and then this boy comes out of there. Which that boy indeed goes down to the mainboard. That one goes down there. Then we have, you know, us video boy that comes from here, and then we have, you know, this floppy boy which comes from there and out to the SPDIF, which means that these two wires come off of this board to other boards. So good shit. And then this S video plugs into here. That makes very much sense. Yes. And then yes, U goes into there and over to that board. And then U goes into the volume pot. So yes, it all indeed makes sense. Good shit. I do have something else we can do though, while we are waiting. And that involves wet dry paper. So, hello. Wet dry paper and this boy. Because as you can see, we kind of fixed it. But she's far from ideal. So, this is 800, yes. So we are gonna take our 800 wet dry paper. We are gonna do. We are gonna put soap on this boy. Lol. Then we are gonna do wet dry paper with that grit first. Then give her a rinse. There you go. Then we are gonna put more on there. And we are gonna take the 1200 grit paper. And we are gonna go over it with the 1200 grit paper. We are gonna do. There you go. Then we are gonna rinse this boy. And then she's looking like this. Good shit. It's for a butt pillow. Okay. There we go. Then we are gonna shake this boy. 2 minutes, maybe not. Long enough, yes. Dæven, han steker ta, there's no blocker here. Dæven. So. Yeah, she's gonna need a few rounds of 1200 and lacquer before she becomes great, but it's certainly way better than what we had with just 1800 and then lol. So we have 800 grit wet dry paper and then 1200 grit wet dry paper and like 3 layers of clear lacquer. Then we're gonna sand her with 1200 again and then clear lacquer and then repeat that like 3-4 times and then hope that thing comes out clear enough to the point where it's reusable, if not for getting a new piece of plexi. All of that skidoodle. Straighten up some caps while I'm in here. Lol. The annoying pain in the ass is gonna be trying to do something about that. How are you doing? Dry yet? Nope. So I need I need a hot glue gun. Hot glue gun. Wow. The heat gun. Yeah, I know how to speak, lol. Okay, good. Then we slap this over here. We put some soap on there. Then we give her you know, I think I'm gonna go a little more to town with this boy and then do the clear lacquer so it's more even. Then wrong lacquer, lol. I mean, I'm probably never gonna get it perfect, but if I get it to a standpoint where it's like usable, I mean, we can fire up and check before we actually permanently mount it. And I mean, if it's not too bad, then we'll mount it. If not, we'll just leave it off and get a new piece of plexi. But oh well, even though it's, you know, blårens whatever isopropyl, at least I have something I can use to clean CPUs and shit now, which I should probably have had, you know, a few weeks ago when we cleaned computers and everything in there. So we will bring this into the light once we're done mounting the other stuff. We will, because I need to fix something about the plus side of these center channels, and then I gotta try and figure out how I wanna potentially desolder some of this and do that whole schema. How long you guys are gonna live, but I digress. I am tired of eating, lol. How do you know? Jo. So now I get into the crevices here and dry up, you know, the rest of this board, lol. So I can get shit on the road, lol. So. Oh my god. Yeah, fan indeed. I'd say so. Jeez. She be good shit, lol. Your knife, you see. Now, a question of the day. What was it? Here was where the chassis ground came from. Oh yeah, because that bound on this side. Yes. Good shit. So now we clean the volume pot, and then at that point it's time to pop that other skedaddle on top of the table and try and make that work, Kick. Fucking shit! The amp module is back in. Holy fucking crap. So, but we are now basically at the point where it's time to get the rear panel on. We are. Holy shit. Holy crap. Okay. Good shit. Where the hell is screwdriver for helvete? Get some screws in here. Lol. There we go. Then I'll just screw 1. I'll just screw 2. Then I can screw back down the board screw roll. Then I get a hold of it roll. There we go. Then holy shit, we have a back panel again. Holy crap. Holy crap, this thing is coming together. Holy shit. Holy crap. And then I got that board over there. Holy shit. We soon have a receiver again. Holy shit. Fucking it. You don't say holy crap. Holy crap, he's doing another again. God. Lol. Oh wait, hold up. Wrong screw. Hold on. Vi do not need to anymore. Där. Good. I got it. Got it, buddy. Oh my god, come on. And there we go. Order pop, dödssalon, power yes, in the music. Lol. You don't say, you can't wait. I can't wait to just have this boy together, Kick. Let's see. The center channel boy is still having the greatest time on planet of Earth, but good shit. Holy crap. Yes, because it's one board left to put in and the back is rebuilt. Yes, yes, indeed we do. Yes, we are indeed reaching an end. Yes, we are reaching an end. Holy fucking shit, the back is rebuilt. Now it's the front. Holy crap. We are nearing an end. God. Yes. Yes. The back is rebuilt. Only thing missing now is the one cable which goes to the speed diff board, and then we are done. Holy crap. Holy crap, ska du. Shall I be asking why there's a attachment point there, unless that's a programming port? I don't know. But we have now 2 screws there, and then the rest of this. Anything here now in particular that's like missing? I don't know, as far as I can tell. So, question of the day. What screws go where now? I believe it's these that go. So then, these and those we know where goes. The question is just, buy one of my earbuds. The question is where these 3 other screws go. So currently we have 1, 2. Yeah, so we currently have a few screws unknown where they go, lol. These have now decided to die, so I guess I will move to this point now, I guess. So there's 2, and then there's 4 around here. So then question of the day. Where is all these screws that we're currently having overflow of supposed to go, Kick? That's my question. I feel like we have a bunch of screws overflow here. Now we have 1 screw that's supposed to go there, I see. So there a screw is going, question of the day. Is that this one, question of the day? No, that's probably this one. Yes. So there you are. Then question of the day. I don't know. Oh, and Luna is ending. Oh my god. I am jumping everywhere. But yes, where the hell is screws going now? How have I ended up with this many extra screws? That's my question. Alive or what? Yes. So we have reconfigured the entire TV bench. We have done good shit, lol. And we are about to do fancy shit. Yeah, and we gotta reconfigure how we're feeding that amp because this RCA is not long enough. And yeah, we do not have enough space above that to put it there, so yeah, this is like good shit, Kick. Okay. Tree humping indeed. Where the fuck is my... There it is. You see? You say so? I'm not so sure about that. You say so, Lord. And we need power for you too. We do. Since we have pretty much abandoned the soundbar at this point. The only slight annoying thing is that I still want that subwoofer alive. The ironic thing is that we can hang this on the back wall. Split the optical. And slap this on the rear wall as a semi-vs rear channel. And as far as center channel for the front, I'm gonna have to run a separate little tiny amp above there because the clamp for the center channel on that boy is cooked. So yeah. But what I mean about we need to do something. This RCA is not long enough to reach the place we need it to reach. Or so I certainly don't think. Nope, just about does not reach. So what we need to do is that direct box and that whole system needs to move. It does. Or well, it doesn't really need to move. It's just the RCA that needs to move, lol. So good shit, never mind. We will make this work, kick. Lol. Lol. And we're not using that output anyway, so I'll just put it in there just to have it plugged and not flopping behind there. Then I need to steal my power, quote unquote. Or can I? What are you powering? Oh, you're powering the receiver. Oh, yeah, bet. Okay, you know what we do? We pull you over there. Or no, we keep you there because you're that side speaker. We plug you into there and then we pull the power to the DVD player from over here. Oh, I can't wait until I get the whole power situation behind there sorted. It's a fucking mess. Ugh. Then we get the power for you into that other outlet, and then by any luck we turn on amps, we turn on speakers, and we don't have PvP. Aha. You say so. Ow. Ow. I should hope this works, as I want it to work. Are you even still recording? Dæven, han steik I ta. Ja, det center. Flott, good shit. Åh. Lol. Okay. Hallå. So, this is either gonna go terribly wrong, or this is gonna go very well. One out of two. Well, so far we don't have a literal explosion, so I guess that's a beginning. I'll leave it there and then I'll turn down the sub level out in here. Just don't fucking explode. Volume down, for helvete. So, where's my TV remote? There's my TV remote. Then we turn on the TV. Then we just make sure that the TV speaker is turned all the way down, as you should be. Then we go Spotify, I guess. Then we turn on the receiver. We put the receiver to no. Input digital TV. Good shit. Then we turn off the DSP. Good shit. Then I turn off the speaker output. Because we are not playing over the speaker outs. We are not. Then I go put on whatever. Let's see if this is actually gonna work. So, this is either gonna go terribly. So, what is poppin'? Yes, we have audio. Do we have subwoofer? I don't know if we have subwoofer all. Supposedly. I don't know, I feel like we don't have sub. We certainly have speaker though. No, we do not have sub. We do not. We do not have sub, but we do have speaker. Why would that be? Why would that be? Subwoofer 0 dB, you say? Well, one thing I can tell you, and that is that we certainly have regular. So, what is poppin'? So we do not have. Yes, we have audio. Do we have subwoofer? Okay, so I don't have subwoofer. But the principle is working. And may I say our output level is certainly strong enough. Here. Okay, so I don't have subwoofer. But the principle is working. And good shit. So that works. Line level works. May I say our output level? Wait a minute. I have a slight feeling. Let us turn down the input to these speakers by minus 15 or whatever.
I have a feeling what the problem is that the line level of these is so strong that the subwoofer doesn't know what the fuck to do. So, minus 15 dB on the speakers, lol. Let's try this again. Then unmute the receiver. I think we have sub, lol. Ah, yes. I know the problem. The problem is the line level is so loud. On the speakers, the subwoofer isn't keeping up. Ah, now we have sub, lol. So yeah, the problem was that we had the output so low on there that we barely got any signal to the amp because the line level of the KRKs are so bloody loud. But hey, we have sub now. So yes, the system works, lol. Now we just gotta fine tune it, but I'll figure that out. You're back, and yeah, I don't know if I included the snap clip, but I figured out why we had no subwoofer. The line level of those two were so high that we had the volume so low on the receiver that the sub amp was basically not getting any level. So these are turned down to like minus 25 or minus 20, whatever currently. So yeah, they are cranked way down. I could have cranked it too low inside of the receiver and probably turn them down less, but I digress. Here we are. And hello. Will you fit? Question of the day. Yes, you will fit just about. So, nu bedroom sound system, lol. As that system has officially retired from here. It has. So good shit. I've just kind of spread my shit throughout the desk. So basically now is to clean up this whole mess. Hello, fiber optic cord, which I don't know what the hell I'm gonna use for. Or well, I mean, I know what I can use it for though. I do. Bedroom PC output into soundbar. Good shit. So basically let's clean up all of this now. And then make food, lol. And then try and stay alive, kick. As now what we've been kinda using all morning / all the other night on, which was... This has been done. Lol. So there's not really much more we can do right now. Yeah, we don't speak about what happened after I was done eating. Yeah. Oh yeah. I just woke up. Yeah. So, a little bonus.
We have a radio player and we have a konserthall. So I'll probably be using concert hall when I listen to, you know, radio and music and stuff. And then I'll just have effects off when I watch regular streams or whatever. And then if I'm watching anime or something in actual surround, I'll use the Dolby Digital DTS surround. So good shit. So yeah, the system works like a charm. And this is my first time listening to radio in a hot while. So good shit, lol. And yeah, I also turned down the subwoofer another 2 dB. But that's because I'm also trying to, you know, have lower sub now as it's past 10 PM. It's like 10:30. So good shit, but hey, the system bloody works. And I love it. Now we just need a center channel and 2 rear channels and to upgrade that subwoofer to a sub which can actually go down to 20 Hz. And I think the solution is gonna be just a good old 12-incher from ground zero or whatever. Sure, it's a car sub, but car subs inside of a house, it's not exactly a new thing by this point, so it will work like a charm. Remove the Sub-Zero grill, shock a ground zero sub in there, 4 ohms, call it a good day. Then we just need to do some actual room correction and you know, bass traps and whatever else around this room. As far as acoustics and reverb, this room is pretty dead. It's not too bad. So good shit. So good shit, but yes, thanks for watching, y'all.
So we are back, and you thought the video was done. Well, tell the neighbors we said hello, Clips says. Yeah, we don't speak about it. We do not speak about it. So this is the plan for the new sub. It is good shit. And then the long-term plan as far as speakers goes, it's gonna be the Klipsch R820Fs as front channels, tower speakers. The 50C reference in the center, and then the 40M as rear channels. The plan now in the beginning is probably gonna be the Argon focus centers together with the Argon focus force, which then will get hung on the wall up front and then the center channel below the TV. And then I'll move my KRK Rocket RP5s to the rear and just run RCAs back there. And then just 1790. Yeah, it's a quite drastic change in price low. And I'm gonna be running most of these without grills. I don't know if I'll probably go for the full blackout ones, I don't know yet. And then if I decide I want to go Argon Tower speakers, it's going to be the Forus 55s. So yeah, that is the plan as far as stereo or home audio system. But now, for real this time, thank you guys for watching.